What's up, everybody? It's your boy, What's Grand? You're watching Sub Urban Nerd. This is the channel where I give my nerd views on today's nerd news, and today it's gonna be done on a new kind of camera, so hopefully this thing doesn't turn out too bad. But yeah, today's show is gonna be talking about Ubisoft news here and there because there's a lot going on with them. DC Universe maybe being gone for good. Yakuza, the Like a Dragon, is killing it like a boss, and with George Takei. And a little bit of movie news sprinkled in here. So first thing we're going to be talking about is Ubisoft. If you guys don't know, Ubisoft just had their streaming event, was it last week, and right before that happened, sorry, something in my throat. Right before that happened, a whole lot of stuff came out about the people in charge, misconduct, crazy stuff like the main guy in charge, Sergey, what's it, Hostcold or Housecold? I don't know. It's like some foreign name, but it's in the whole thing is stationed in France, right? And apparently, there's been a lot of things that have been going down. Like they've been having parties, touching females. He slipped some marijuana into some of the cake and gave it to people that didn't know. He has business meetings at strip joints, which I guess I always thought was something like Sopranos or like you see in the movies. But yeah, apparently that does happen, and he also said some things as far as they showed that they said some things about as far as not thinking that women sell, and women selling mean like main characters, like in some of the games, like what was it, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, they had Alexios and Cassandra, right? A lot of people like playing Cassandra a little bit better than Alexios, but they were thinking originally about putting it just as Cassandra, and the people at the top were like, nope, not gonna happen. People don't play games with just female protagonists, which I'm like, have you guys never played a Tomb Raider game? Like, that game's been popular way before Assassin's Creed came around, and the people have been playing that. And then the reboot, people still love playing that. And then the most latest one, as far as female protagonist, is Aloy from, the whole Horizon Zero Dawn. And ring a bell? That thing made like sold 10 million copies. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, they're still afraid of it, which is why in the Viking game Valhalla, the Assassin's Creed Valhalla, they weren't thinking about just having it be the female. They're gonna have the male part 2. But initially they were thinking about just having it as a female. But once again, they were like, nope, can't just have that. Gonna have it as male, which I sort of understand, because with Vikings you mostly think of the guys, you don't think of the females. So I kind of guess it would be kind of jarring just to play as females and not have the option to play as guys, especially in a Viking thing. Vikings guys got Thor and all this, and you got the mythology and the new God of War game. So yeah, I would think that people would want to play as a guy as well. I don't know, that's just me. But they're supposed to be having another event happening in September. They haven't let anyone know. They're just making it known that, yeah, we're gonna do something. But like I said, I don't know if they're gonna address all the changes that they've made with the people at the top, because it isn't just Sergey. They've changed, like, I think 3 or 4 more people will step down, because even if they weren't involved with the misconduct, they did not stop it. So we'll see what's gonna happen with that. Next topic we're going to be talking about is DC Universe being gone. Now, something happened as far as a little bit a while ago that HBO Max, when it was coming out, they were like, oh, if you have DC Universe, for only an extra $5, you can have HBO Max. And some people were smart enough to see it as a red flag that maybe something's not going on right, because a lot of people are thinking that maybe DC Universe is gonna disappear, and then they're gonna be like, oh, don't worry about it. Since you're already paying for the the $5 extra for HBO Max, you'll just keep the subscription going, and you're still gonna get everything. Which I just got the HBO Max, still trying to figure it out, because it says it's got Crunchyroll, but when I went to Crunchyroll, that thing does not have as much anime as I thought it would have for being Crunchyroll. And some of the main ones, I don't know if you got to get Crunchyroll separate, like Crunchyroll Premium, because trying to get God of High School, can't find it. But regardless, DC Universe, they're probably gonna be absorbed into the whole HBO Max thing. HBO Max owns, it's like Warner Brothers. So, because if you guys don't understand, AT&T owns Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers owns HBO. So therefore, HBO with Warner Brothers, DC is in Warner Brothers. So therefore, that DC universe, whatever, is gonna be absorbed into the HBO Max, and this you're pretty much gonna get the same thing. You're gonna get everything you need to get, everything that you had before, maybe even the comics. So probably, if they're smart, they're gonna keep everything the way it was with DC Universe and just bring it right into HBO Max, and then hey, people that have the universe and were paying a little bit extra for the HBO Max, they're gonna still have everything. So I don't feel that there's gonna be any too many issues or anything wrong with that. I think it's gonna be a pretty decent transition. It's just the fact that it's kind of jarring because people, they didn't know, or they sort of know because they had some DC Daily show that was talking about all the things going on, and that one got canceled. And it's like a YouTube show, sort of like mine. Like it don't cost nothing, but they got people, I guess, and it was definitely better quality than this. I'm not knocking me now. I'm just saying I don't have a crew of people to edit my videos. I don't have a crew of people like to do filters and have a different background. I'm just trying to do it, keep it simple, do it the way I can. And that's pretty much it for the DC universe. I think it's gonna be okay as far as being absorbed. I don't think anything's gonna go wrong. I don't think you're gonna lose anything from your DC universe. I think it's just gonna get absorbed, and you're probably just gonna have to pay for HBO Max. That's the only thing I could see as far as a negative. If you didn't want to pay that extra, which you would be paying for the HBO Max, now you're gonna have to if you went to comic books and all this stuff. Next, Yakuza Like a Dragon. They just had a little conference thing with George Takei, who's playing one of the major characters, voice acting one of the major characters in the game, and they talked a lot about different things. One major thing is it's gonna get just like with the Xbox Smart System, as far as everyone getting upgraded for free. They're saying that they're also going to be doing that for the PlayStation 5, which means that maybe PlayStation 5 might be doing a little bit something like what Xbox is trying to do as far as getting the free upgrades. Now they also said that going back to Ubisoft, that Ubisoft said that they're not going to be changing the price when it comes to the new consoles games. So I'm thinking that Like a Dragon, I think we're pretty much safe for this year as far as the new games for the new consoles staying at $60, but maybe going forward once this whole thing, because right now we're sort of in a recession, so I don't think it would be kind of smart for them to try and up the price of the games when you already got to spend all that money for the console, and then people are not working and all that. So I think that for now we're good as far as the price, but that's what it is with the Yakuza. They're saying that they're going to be giving you a free upgrade if you get it for the PlayStation 4, and once you get the PlayStation 5, get that free upgrade. So that's cool and all for them. Next, we got some movie news, right? New Mutants. That thing has been going around for a while. It was supposed to be in the movies. That thing was made, it was done 3 years ago. It was supposed to come out, but it kept getting pushed back and got reshoots. And I forget what the main girl, I forget her name, but she's playing Magic, and it was supposed to come out. People thought it was gonna come on a streaming service. Then this was like, no, we're gonna come out on movie theaters, but then the whole Corona thing, so now it's getting pushed back. Now there was a trailer, which it's pretty much a fake trailer. The trailer came out saying that it's gonna be on streaming service on Disney Plus. No, it's not happening. There would be no reason for them to do that right now. I don't know if they're gonna do that, because all the money that's spent, all this stuff, like they're not gonna gain any subscribers if they put New Mutants on Disney Plus. So I think they're probably gonna. If they're like, hey, we've held on to it for this long, maybe we can hold on to it longer. But the thing about it is, the longer you hold on, because when movies get made, they're made on borrowed money, and interest builds up on that. So I don't know how long they're gonna hold this with that interest building up, unless it was made for cheap and they can take that hit. I don't know. I would like it for it to come on Disney Plus so I can finally see this thing, because these kids are like, they're not kids anymore. They're grown ass people. But I want to see New Mutants, and let's see if that comes out. Other news with movies, we got Wonder Woman 84. There's plot, like there was a young novelization, a junior novelization, and it basically tells the first 2/3 of the movie, and it talks about how Steve Trevor comes back, right? And apparently it's gonna be something called the Dream Stone, and it's gonna be in a ring, and she's gonna be working, as what she was doing before, working in the museum with Barbara, who becomes Cheetah later, and somehow I guess she makes a wish by mistake. Something happens. Steve Trevor comes back, and then that's gonna be the MacGuffin. That ring is gonna be the MacGuffin of the movie, where I guess if you get a hold of it, anything you want can happen, or anything you can want can come true. But the only problem is, whenever that ring has been around, there's been destruction all around the world. So I guess that's where it just got found. I guess if you make a wish, collateral damage happens all over. So I'm still looking forward to seeing the movie. I don't know when it's going to come out. It says it's supposed to come out in August. We'll see if the movie theaters are open and ready by then. If they are, I'm definitely going to see it, but if not, we'll see. And the last of all, we're speaking about the HBO Max, like we were talking about before. Harry Potter apparently has been taken off. All the Harry Potters are gone, and people are flipping the F out. No, they're diehard Potter fans, and they're the only reason now why they had that HBO Max. Now that's gone. Oh my God! Like, HBO, what are you doing? Come on, you try to make it like this is how you got people. You're like, oh, we got all the DC movies, we got Harry Potter, we got this, we got that, and then you come out. You're not on Roku. You're not on Amazon Fire Stick, which are the two most major players in the game, which you should have had them on, but I don't know why you wouldn't. Then also you got like the movies, the DC movies, they started getting taken off. What's up with that? And now you got Harry Potter. I just don't know what you guys are doing, but hopefully you guys get it back on track. I know it's probably you guys got contracts or deals with Harry Potter. I believe it's going to Peacock. You know, Peacock, the CBS one. But I don't know. Like, you guys should really try and keep your major content, because you don't have anything WB don't have anything exclusive anymore. You've got the Doom Patrol. You've got the what's it called? The Harley Quinn movie, or the Harley Quinn show, the animated one. But you losing the Stargirl. She's on the CW. I don't know about the Titans, if they're gonna be going on anything. But hey, all I know is people are flipping out about that Harry Potter. I can understand their pain, but so be it. It'll be back on HBO Max at some point. Just don't know when. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching it. Hopefully this video turned out okay, because like I said, I'm using a new camera. And comment down below what you think. Like this video, share this video, tell people about this video. Remember, I'm with Grant. You've been watching Sup Urban Nerd, and you've just been notified. Catch you guys on the next Daily News.